Welcome everybody to another all new episode of On My Sports. As always, it's your boy John J.
Okay.
And with me once again is my dog, Big Money Sonny. What's going on, broski?
What up, though, bro? You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling good today, bro. Let's go up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go up. Shawn Michaels back in the building. LFG. Yes, sir. Ski. Let's
What do you
get
mean?
it.
What do you mean he back? What that mean?
Last week he was MIA.
Let me find out he watching another show. I'm gonna pop up at the crib on him.
But man, how you feeling, broski? How was your week?
It was good, bro. The Olympics is on. I've been heavy into the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? I was outside. I was getting to the bag. You know what I'm saying? I got to come over there and check out your new spot. It was a great week, bro. I can't complain.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. It was definitely a great week for me too. Shout out, like you just said. Got the new spot. Got the background set up. Hopefully it's looking quite nifty on
That's
screen.
it's quite snazzy. I like it. That's my style.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But man, what caught your eye this week, man?
Man, what caught my eye this week is success and how everything is parallel. Like follow me, I'm going somewhere. Like you know how they like the OGs used to tell us back in the days, like, bro, stay focused and just keep your head in the books and don't worry about the girls. They on every level. And I used to be like, what you mean? He like right now you broke. But when you get some money, they gonna be up there too. And then when you get more money, there's different chicks on that level and that level. Bro, the same thing goes. I mean that right there is it's like it's always stuck with me and it's real. Like on every level. Like anything, bro. You be at work and everybody getting promotions, and even if you don't like them, you still congratulate them and you acknowledge them. They might be the best at something. They might have got the promotion you wanted, but you like, you know what? I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no hater, so I'm gonna congratulate them. Hey, congratulations, you know what I'm saying? Even if you was going for it and they got it over you, you know what I'm saying? If you being real with yourself, maybe they were just a little bit better than you, and it should make you step your game up, bro. We have entered the realm in the NFL where every motherfucking body is hating so goddamn hard on the success of Patrick motherfucking Mahomes that they can't even give that man his goddamn flowers. Now listen, I seen the top 100 voted on by the players, them goddamn selves. Look, bro, I thought it was funny when Jamar Chase was like, yeah, I know who the best player is. We all know who the best player is. And I can't say his name. I won't say his name. I thought that was funny. But apparently every motherfucking body feels like that, bro. Because the top four, did you see the top four?
I saw number one. I didn't watch the whole
Who
thing
was
though.
number one, bro? Give me number one real quick.
Tyreek Hill.
Okay. Tyreek Hill was one. Lamar Jackson was two. My guy CMC was three. And then the homie Pat Mahomes was at cuatro. He was number one last year, won the chip.
Yeah, he finna use that.
He came back this year and had the worst motherfucking receivers in the history of the league. Won it again, back to back, and somehow he falls to the fourth spot. And everybody in front of him is motherfuckers that he beat en route to his championship. It's crazy. Like, it is crazy. Like, bro. Damn. Like,
The
that's
hate is strong.
cold.
Hate.
Yeah, bro, that was cold to me. I was like, wait a minute. He went back to back without Tyreek. Okay, look, bro, I'm a preface it by saying this. What else? You know what really pissed me off about the list and what made me like really realize it was hate? Bro, listen, the MVP of the league, Lamar Jackson. If Lamar Jackson was number one and Pat was two, okay. Okay, because he was the MVP.
Right.
He won the MVP. He's number one. Last time Lamar was number one on the list, he won MVP. So you
I
mean to
mean,
tell me?
even still though, I mean, I
Yeah,
get what you're saying, like, but the last thing we saw was him running past
everybody,
Lamar en route. Like he went through Lamar, through Josh. Like he had a nice little gauntlet that he had to go through in his
bro.
weakest receiving core that he's had
Yeah,
yet. Like
yeah,
it was
yeah.
facing, he's finna use the fuck out of this for the season.
Hey, I just seen Tyreek Hill say it. Y'all gonna get Petty Pat. He was like, "There's nothing worse than Petty Pat Mahomes." He was like, "Trust me, this dude." Look,
It's
bro. If they would have had
real.
Lamar number one, I would have been cool with that. But Pat got to be two. He can't be four, and you can't put him at four after he ran through everybody in front of him. It's crazy. Come on now, that was just so. Hey, like a wise man once said, "Look at you, success." Success. You know what I'm saying? You
I
could be
love it.
successful and have enemies. Well, you could be unsuccessful and have friends.
This is absolutely true.
That
This is
is
absolutely
facts,
true.
bro. That is so fact. That's what caught my eye, bro. The hate on this man's success. And he is going to, bro, you cannot do that. You got to respect him. You got to be nice to him. Like, this is what Kobe Bryant was saying, bro. Like, I've seen Kobe one time talking about on the Muse, talking about how you got to play mind games with your opponent. Like, these is your peers and they're your coworkers, but they're your competition, and you got to play mind games with them. You got to make Pat Mahomes think you respect them, even if you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, Bill Russell, bro. Did you see the Muse,
Yeah.
bro? You remember when he said Bill Russell said that he would play games with Wilt Chamberlain because he know he couldn't out physical him and shit, and he was like, "Oh man, you got me." He'll let him get certain shit so he wouldn't do other certain shit. He said that's how he used to do LeBron. He would get at LeBron, and then one time LeBron put his body on him, and he was like, "Oh shit." He's cock strong. Like, damn, I can't do that with him. So he would play with him and be like, "Oh man, if you get me here," and he'll give him that all day. But he wouldn't as long as he'd do that, LeBron wouldn't do the other stuff. I was like, damn, that's what you got to do to Pat. You got to be nice to him, bro. You can't have petty Pat running around. Like, for
Petty
real.
Pat.
Yeah. As soon as he won that Super Bowl, it's all he couldn't wait to tell you how trash the receiving core was. I was like, look at him. Look at him. He
And
got
now
up there
he,
and was like, yeah, we had a terrible season. We're dropping everything. But look at us now. I was like, look at him. Yeah.
man, it's real though. Petty Pat is gonna be a problem. And
Hell
that
yeah.
quarterback this year is gonna be a problem. That
That's
receiver,
what caught my eye, bro. The hate, just the
that's dope.
hate of the success. We have entered the realm where he's really Michael Jordan. This is what they used to do to Jordan. They wouldn't give him the MVP because
Yeah.
it was fatigue, and they know they should give it to him. We're gonna give it to Barkley this time. We're gonna give it to Karl Malone this time, and they will feed off that. Like they got to be careful with that for real.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
That's facts. That's facts. I like it. I like it. All right. So what caught my eye? I got a couple of them. I'm gonna run through them real quick so we can get into the to what it is. But one was on Pat McAfee show. He had
Ooh,
Ice Cube on there, and they talked about the 3-on-3 tournaments in the Olympics. I don't know if you've been following that, but we have, what did we get? Bronze in that, I think.
yeah.
Um, it's something we should have dominated. Jimmy Fredette was our best guy, and he ended up getting hurt, which killed our chances. But they laid down a challenge to the gold medal winner, and I don't know if it was accepted or not yet, but um, I know Pat McAfee put up 100 grand, and Ice Cube said he was gonna put some up. I think he said he was
Damn.
gonna match it. Um,
Yeah.
so I know that the 3-on-3 gold medalist, that's gonna be a pretty pity for them. That could be some game changing money for them. So I need to see that against a big three all star. And he said it would be during the lead up to the finals. So I think that was pretty dope.
That's that's
And
hard.
in addition to that, man, for my wrestling fans out there, my WWE Slam, SummerSlam, for my WWE fans, Shawn Michaels, we miss you too, bro.
Right.
Um, but SummerSlam, man, that caught my eye. That was fire this week. this Saturday. In addition to the Bud fight, it was just all around. Saturday was a hell of a sports day. Woke up in the midst of my move. I got a chance as I'm moving. I'm watching Team USA from my cell phone while I'm waiting on the internet guy to come.
Right.
And then in the middle of the move, I'm watching SummerSlam from my
Yeah.
phone while I'm carrying stuff. And then at the end of the night, I'm watching Bud fight. It was an amazing sports night. That made the moving easier. But SummerSlam was dope. Roman Reigns came back, and he had been MIA since WrestleMania, so it was a big time
I
event.
fought to Roman Reigns, my guy.
Yeah, it was sick. It was sick. So all my WWE fans, shout out. That was an amazing SummerSlam. But getting into the thick of things, man. Team USA, man. We got to check in. You know, they had a game earlier today against who was it, Brazil?
Yeah.
And they did what they were supposed to do, man. The knockout rounds are officially official. They
I
are
love it.
here.
I love it.
Did you get a chance to check out any of the game, Big Money?
Yes, sir. I watched the whole thing. I ain't gonna lie. I almost turned it off when we jumped out to a 19-point lead early. I was like, but I kept watching it. Yeah, I liked how we looked. I like I liked everything about it, bro. I liked how we kept their foot on the gas and we beat them boys up. And I was a little worried because their strength, Brazil, was offensive rebounding, and that's what we don't do well on the squad. But we we did what we came to do. We handled our business, and we move on.
Yeah. Just like you said, we did what we came to do. Um, Ant Edwards, he had a really good game.
Out.
Devin Booker shine as well.
He finally came to play.
Yeah. Uh,
Shout out Suni Lee. I think she was the motivation.
I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. But
Yep. Now
it's
you got
somebody different shine every night for this team. So it's a good look. I like the way they're coming together now. They're starting to really impress. Um, their next game. Let me see. Who is their next game? I just had it up. Nigeria tomorrow. They play Nigeria tomorrow. So hopefully we can have another dominant run. But where do you think this team compares with the last few teams? Are you impressed at all with where they're at with it?
Yeah, I'm into it, bro. I'm not one of them people that's always comparing this squad to the dream team and all of that. I'm in the moment with it, and yeah, I like it, bro. I love this team. I felt like the last squad was dope with Jason Tatum and Kevin Durant pushing the line, getting that gold. But I feel like this squad is nice too, and I like it. I like everybody but Halliburton, you know that. But I love it, bro. I feel like we're gonna win the gold and we should win it pretty handily. I mean, yeah, I love them other teams. I love 2020 squad. I love the 16 squad. I love the 12 squad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, I'm all in, man. I love the hoops and I love Team USA. I was one of them motherfuckers that was really overreacting over a 1 point exhibition. That should tell you everything.
I feel like though a year like this is the type of year that's gonna get us back to being spoiled. Like there's no reason we
Yeah,
shouldn't have the best of the best.
yeah,
Like just alone, KD, LeBron, and Steph out there together is a
yeah,
cheat code.
yeah, for sure.
And I know we can't always have the caliber of those three, but it should always be the best of the best. Like
No, no doubt.
this should be the norm, and we have to get back to that.
I ain't gonna
We
lie, bro. What do you- I worry about after this one though. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm worried about the
I do
Los
too.
Angeles one because
I do
like
too.
who's going? Who's going to that one? Is it gonna be John Morant? I feel like we're gonna be guard and wing heavy, and we ain't gonna have no bigs, and we might get punished for that. It's crazy.
Yeah, well, Bam will be there. You would think Joel will be there.
Right?
AD, I'm not sure at that point,
Nah.
but he would be representing Los Angeles.
Yeah.
possibly. Maybe Chet will be developed enough by then.
Hopefully Chet will be there.
That'll probably be our best option for the because
Maybe
it's a lot of size coming around
maybe if
the
if
pump.
if Derek Lively keeps developing it, he'll be there. Maybe. I'm trying to
Yeah,
think, bro.
it's some youngins out there.
I was worried though, bro. Like, damn, who we got up next? Like, who's the future of it? Oh man, it's gonna be tough, bro.
Yeah, that's gonna be big though to see who gonna step up and be the future.
I know Ant gonna be there. I know Ant
And
gonna be
gonna be
right.
there, Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
Um,
I hope we get it together and bring Jalen Brown because we're gonna need him.
have to. We
We
have
have
to.
to, man.
Have to. And shout out to KD, man. I don't want to forget to mention him. He got that record,
Yeah,
all-time scoring record for the Olympics,
all time.
for USA basketball, men or women. So that's dope. Um, a legend. He will forever be remembered now.
Man, Slim Reaper, man.
Yeah, one of the coldest nicknames in sports
Yeah,
history, Slim Reaper.
Tarantula, Slim Reaper, Easy Money Sniper. He got the coldest nickname.
All of them, all
Yeah,
of them
the
sick.
coldest, bro. Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, I think this team is really well put together. My concern is one thing that I love that Coach K used to do was he had the system going every offseason. You know what I'm saying? Like they would all meet up and still just get together and know each other as a team and run a few practices and then go off to doing their off-season things. But
we need
every
that. We need that.
off-season Team USA would meet up together. And that's how
Yeah,
you really build up that other this is what other countries are doing. They're always together.
yeah,
Um, so I think that's one way to continue to build on what we're doing. And I hope they get back to that. I hadn't seen that since Steve Kerr took over.
yeah,
Um, but that was probably the biggest thing in bringing us the redeem team.
no doubt. Our up top neighbors got knocked out. Shout out to them.
Yeah,
Shout out Canada.
yeah. Man, that talk about something else that caught my eye. Shit you sent from Shay G.
Yeah.
Shots fired on Jamal Murray.
Yeah, he straight said that. That was him, bro. He typed that. He took the time to give us that little bar, and I appreciated it because I watched the game and I was like, "What the fuck, Jamal Murray? Like, what the fuck? Like, man,
And have you been paying attention to the craziness that's been going on with the French team? Um,
yes,
Evan
yes,
Fournier came out talking about the coach and
uh,
lack of offense, and then he benched him. And then they said the coach came out and said Vic Dub is holding the ball too long. They benched Rudy Gobert. Like, what
hmm
the hell is going on there? The
wow."
infighting is ridiculous.
They almost lost to Japan, and they had a 5-4 guard guarding Wimby. It was crazy, and it was
Meme of the
all
year.
because it was all
Meme of the
because
year.
everything was right. Everything was in disarray. I was like, "What are they doing?" They was arguing on the sideline. Everything. I was like, "Man, it's crazy, bro." But I love it though. Fall apart because I just want to go, baby. That's it.
Facts.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. But yeah, definitely the expectations for this team, this USA team is are high. For the men and women as well. Women
Yes.
definitely did their thing
Yeah.
as always,
Bro,
as expected.
you notice how I don't know if you how close you've been watching or if you've been watching it all. I know you've been watching it, but I don't know if you've really been like really watching it. They got it all over the job. And what I noticed is like the fans like that's from France, from Paris, that's over there, they're like when they see the USA stars, they cheer and it's Bron, it's Steph, it's Katie. Like you said, it's prime time. These boys is global and they getting love. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. I looked at it like, for me, I'm like, they love them because they feel like they beatable. Because what made me think that was when I saw the girls, the women. They so dominant with it, bro. They was booing them and no love shown for them. None. But I feel like they looking at us like, yeah, we can beat them. I don't know why they think that, but they think that. Like there's like a misconception, like the world is caught up with us, and they really believe that. Like they really believe this shit. And it's like they look at us like, oh, they're nice, but you know what I'm saying? We're Euros. Yeah, okay. All right. Stop playing. Y'all need to stop playing. Bro, I was like, I saw it and was like, why they cheering for them and then they ain't cheering for the women? And I was like, oh, because the women been winning for 10 straight. They got 10 straight goals.
Yeah, they praying on their downfall. They can't wait to see them lose.
We failed. We done failed a few times and got back up. So they like, oh, okay, they cool. But the women, they like, nah, we tired of y'all. Yeah,
you
shout
ain't
out
gonna
the
keep
women. Hey,
you ain't
bro,
gonna
they
keep cheating
balling.
on us like that.
Bro, they still blowing people out. Diana Taurasi was like 0 for 15. It didn't even matter, bro. They still just cakewalking everybody.
I think they needed that wake up call against the
The
All
All Stars,
Stars. Yeah,
yeah,
that was major. I think.
bro. And you know what? I gotta give credit where credit is due. You was right, bro. That we missed the opportunity. We missed the golden opportunity to display Caitlin Clark to the world. She should have been on the squad, bro. You was right. That's right. We didn't need her. I'm not saying they needed her. And I'm not even gonna go there like they needed her
But
to
it's
win the
just
gold. They need her because they need the world to act like they're acting in America. You feel me?
to
Like
feed
for
off of it.
real.
To
Yeah,
feed
they
off
need the
of it.
world.
This is how you grow the game. This is how
Exactly.
you grow the game. One
I
of
realized it, bro. I was like, they wouldn't be booing if Caitlin Clark was here. It's crazy. They would be intrigued. It would be like they
you've
probably
had
wouldn't be rooting for us, but they would be like, all eyes would be glued on them. And I'm like, damn, they could have took over this whole thing. Like Caitlin Clark is huge in America, just like how Jordan was, and the world didn't understand. Like when he came over there, like the America, we was even looking at it like, damn, like we didn't know he was that big over there. He got over there and was like, oh shit. They were just in
yeah.
awe of him. I feel like we missed a golden opportunity with Caitlin. For real, it's crazy.
Yeah, I agree. Her and Reese, just for the simple fact of the fanfare, what
For
they
sure.
both bring.
I feel like they'll be there
Obviously,
next
with
time.
yeah, they'll be there next time. But it just as much as the game has grown since the addition of these young ladies, I
Facts.
think the international game could have grown. You know, part of the reason why the world thinks they've caught up, is because they've grown up watching the Dream Team.
Right.
Let's be real, that changed international basketball. That was a literal game changer. They were playing college athletes before that. And the
Right.
Dream Team will forever be remembered. And I thought this was your chance to do that here. You could have had your version of Magic LeBron or Magic Michael and Larry Bird with obviously they're not the same talent, but with Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, and Asia Wilson,
Woo.
and the fanfare would have been ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's how
Cause
you grow the
everybody,
game.
like, I
The,
saw
the,
the
the,
fans going crazy for what's her name? The point guard. She's nice, Puerto Rican point guard for the USA. She played for the Aces. The point.
um,
Damn, what's her name? I love her too, bro. Damn.
I
They going
forgot.
crazy for her though, and she ain't even as popular as Caitlyn or Angel. They going
Yeah,
crazy for her though. Kelsey Plum, yeah,
Plum.
Kelsey
That's right.
Plum getting a lot of love over there, and I was like, man, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, and them. Can't wait, bro. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Yeah, facts. I mean, no doubt the team that they picked is a winner. I'm not mad at it, but they could have added additional fan support. You know, they could have helped grow the game even more so on an international level. Which, hey, it's a business in the end. Um, but moving along, what we all came to see, man, tonight was the debut
Okay,
of HBO's Hard Knocks training camp with the Chicago Bears,
okay.
and it went down.
Hey, let's
Shout
talk
out to
about it.
John Michael, spitting facts. Appreciate that, broski. But yeah, man, we had that training camp with the Chicago Bears, and for me, a Bears fan, it was fire to see. We got a nice behind the scenes look at everything. Some things that I expected to see was obviously some Caleb Williams talk, but also some Olympic stuff with Jonathan Owens being married to Gabrielle. Um, why can't I think of the goat's name right now? The gymnast. Um,
Simone Biles.
Simone Biles. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know why I
You
said
like
Gabrielle.
Gabby? I was like, oh, the youngster Gabby. Yeah.
um, but I expected to see stuff, and that was great. What I didn't expect to see was, which was cool, was we always get like kind of a rookie um talent show on the team on Hard Knocks, and Caleb tried to sing a John Legend song, and he sang the first line and forgot the rest, and they booed the hell out of him and threw stuff at him. It was funny as hell. I wasn't expecting to see that, but it was wonderful. Oh,
Get the fuck out of here, Ricky. Oh, man, that's probably funny as hell, bro. I can't wait to watch that. Oh, man.
oh, it was, man. Yes, Bears are interested. Shout out Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, they are. I'm locked in, bro. I'm watching them this year. I'm
It,
expecting big things from them this year.
yeah, man, it was so much fun to watch. And we're gonna be doing a weekly reaction on this one, because this one is big for us.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
but even little things like I remember when the video had came out of the quarterbacks doing the slip and slide, and to see that played out on Hard Knocks, that it was the sliding drill for everybody, which I'm sure a lot of people realize, but it was just cool to see that this is what it was all about. We saw the video of them playing on the slip and slide without context a week ago.
Right.
Um, but to see the camaraderie that a lot of the guys had with each other um, is amazing. Like the chemistry with this team seems off the charts. Roma Dunze, they all love him. Um, Caleb, to see how he struggled but asked so many questions throughout the practice, and to see him pick it up, to see the progression in game, to see how Eberflus coaches him. He brought in Nick Saban to meet with the team because he used to play for Nick Saban. Um, I thought that was major, and got pointers. He asked Nick Saban, "How do you coach quarterbacks?" Like, that was real. And what Nick Saban said, you saw Matt Eberflus doing. So it was good that he bends the ear of legends. I think that
Yeah.
is very respectful of a head
Yeah.
coach. I think
That's
that's how
that's.
you get better. That's major.
I like that. Like that.
And with Nick Saban being out of the game right now, I bet he'll be able to bend his ear a lot. I'm sure we'll probably see him around the team quite a bit. Um, but DJ Moore, we got to see him sign his extension, get called out of practice to go sign his extension. That was a cool moment. That was super dope. Um, man, this is gonna be an interesting season. Everything about the game itself. In fact, there's another podcast that I watch from time to time called 𝐶HGO Sports. Shout out to them. And one of the journalists on that show also is a journalist for NBC. And he is a diehard Tyson Bagent fan, the backup quarterback for the Bears.
I like dude. Yeah,
You
I
know who I'm
remember him
talking
in
about?
college, bro. He was nice in college. Yeah.
Yeah, Tyson Bagent. And during the slip and
Wait,
slide
y'all got
drill,
him? They got him?
Bagent.
Tall
Yeah,
dude with curly. He got curly blonde hair.
yeah,
Damn,
yep.
I didn't know. I didn't know the Bears had him.
He started about 4 games last year
Wait, no,
when
he was the
Justin went
Hall of
down.
Fame.
He
Oh
went
no,
two
I
and two.
didn't know the Hall of Fame. Yeah, I knew that Hall of Fame game.
Yeah, he went 2 and 2 last season. He started 4 games when Justin went down.
That's
Um,
right. I forgot, bro. Yeah, no, I did know that. I'm
but
tripping.
the CHGO journalist is like a diehard fan of this dude. He calls him Secret Bajent Man. But when they did the slip and slide drill, like the way the camera showed Bajent over everybody, it was like a perfect slide, like gliding across the screen, like some Zoolander or something like. It, I thought about dude. So shout out Mark Carmen from CHGO Sports. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to think what else did I miss. Everything about this episode was absolute fire. Shawn Michaels say the Bears finishing 9-8. Looks like we lost big money for a minute. I'm sure he'll hop back on. But I definitely want to hear what left the impact on you guys from this episode as well. Let me know in the comments if you got a chance to watch it. Shawn Michaels, did you get a chance to check it out at all? But I'm trying to think what else from it was. They talked a lot about Matt Eberflus's new look, and that was cool to see. His wife is very knowledgeable about the game. That's always interesting.
The wife is not. That's hard.
That's always an interesting note to see. But she had a lot to do with his makeover. And Ryan Reynolds had a lot to do with the makeover. His picture was one of the images she showed to the barber to make him look like. So shout out to Ryan Reynolds for being part of the reason for Matt Eberflus's new look, Deadpool.
Hey man,
It never stops. I'm telling you, man, it's
shout
interesting, man. This is a must watch TV, man.
nah, hey,
This is prime time television, man.
shout
This
out
is
Miss
an
Eberflus,
amazing
Mrs.
episode.
Eberflus for that. That's funny right there. I love that, bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
you know what?
he's cool now.
It's cool because good women, like when you got a good woman, she's locked in. She like whatever you like. You know what I'm saying? I love that, bro. You remember the Titans when
Yeah,
his dude's daughter, coach's daughter, he had that little white chick, that little white daughter, she was locked in. Damn it, you missed the block. Oh yeah, them be the ones, bro. Yeah.
yeah, that matters, man. That matters. Even
It
like
does.
they showed her like during the Hall of Fame game, and she was like, "This new kickoff is weird. Seeing the players stand like this, like the fact that she acknowledged that it looks so much different than a normal kickoff, shows that she tapped in."
Yeah.
Um,
She's
he,
invested, man. She locked in. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So man, everything about it was pretty dope, man. It was fun to see. I can't wait to see what else is in store for the rest of the season. Definitely like to see the Owen stuff, him and Simone Biles. I'm sure as this training camp progresses and maybe when she comes back from Paris, I don't know timeline wise if the show will still be going, but it'll be cool to see her come back and cheer for him. That would be dope. Um, but yeah, all of that was pretty cool. The camaraderie between DJ Moore and Keenan Allen, they already look like they like this. Like they already like brother. When DJ Moore signed and he over there joking with the team, like yeah, I just put ink to pad. They like what for real, for real? The biggest in history, boy. Like like he was flexing. Like it was dope, man. If you haven't seen it, you got to watch it and then check back in and get us in the comments and let me know um what stood out to you about the episode. Um, but yeah, we're definitely gonna get into Hard Knocks each week
Damn,
while
Shawn
it's
Michaels
on.
straight hating too, bro.
What at not the 9-8?
Yeah, what was that?
That's
Damn.
I mean they were a 7-win team last year, so 9-8 ain't bad actually. 9-8 might make the playoffs in the NFC, so I don't think that's too crazy.
I
Um,
think that's crazy. I think that
I think our schedule is really fair. We might go
yeah.
a
I was
little
looking
bit
at the
better, but
schedule, bro. I think
that's
they
not
like
crazy.
11-7, something like that. Yeah, 11.
Could
Seven,
be,
something like that.
could be. Well. what, 10-7, 11-6, 17 games.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Um,
17, 11 and 6, 11 and 5.
I like about 10-7 ish.
Mm.
But I'm not gonna put no cap on them because if they could get it together, the sky's the limit. But at the same time, I don't want to put too much on them because we ain't seen them. The rookie still needs time to develop. It might take a couple weeks before he starts to
It's a long
hit
season,
his
man.
stride, you know.
Yeah.
I think 9 wins is not a failure though.
No,
Again,
it ain't
this was a 7-win team a year ago.
for sure.
So if you can increase on that, improve on that, that's a win. And 9 wins might still get you in the playoffs. So that's not crazy.
It might, maybe.
Especially you probably in the second best division in the league.
Yeah,
I think it's the AFC North and then the NFC North this year.
yeah.
Um,
And
and I know that's something we definitely gonna get into this season. But
I
yeah,
agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with
yeah,
that.
I don't think that's too crazy of a prediction. 9 to 11 wins is probably a solid expectation for them.
10,
Um,
at least 10, at least 10 wins.
yeah.
10 and 7.
Um,
That roster too good, bro.
the roster is very good. The roster is very good, and that's why I think they're gonna carry him even when he hasn't hit his stride yet, just because they're so good all around him. All the skill position groups got dogs. Um, but just to see how they on Hard Knocks, how they reacted to some of the throws he made, like he impresses them. You can see it on their faces. Like they like, oh, did you see the throw he made? How did he even do that? Like they know what it is. So I think he is really gonna be that dude. I think right now they just cheese, and that's why I've never seen the Bears not temper expectations, and right now they're not tempering expectations. They feeding into the hype. That's not the Bears way. If you know anything about the Bears, they always like, yeah, we wanted to just caution and show, give them some time, yada yada yada. They're not doing that this year. Training wheels are off already right out the gate, and that's already a difference that I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Um, so I can't wait. Hype levels are maximum overload. But some more news that's kind of been dominating the NFL headlines right now is Brandon Ayuk, your boy. And I'm gonna lean on you a lot for this topic because that's your squad. Um, but it sounds like something is coming really soon. Um, to the point where I almost was hoping to see something before we went live so we could talk about it.
Yeah.
But some of the hot names that's been out there, are what, the Patriots, the Browns. I've heard the Steelers.
Yeah. The
Are you hearing
Steelers
any more
backed out.
names?
Nah,
I
the
heard they
Steelers.
backed out. Then I also heard
Yeah.
that they were still in. So I'm a little bit
Yeah.
confused on what's up with the Steelers.
Um,
But I think if the Steelers are in, that's the craziest one to me. That's the biggest possibility to me.
yeah.
Um, he the last thing I heard with the Patriots that he does not want the Patriots, but they're offering the biggest bag.
Yeah.
And
And
they had a deal in place ready to go.
yeah, bro. If I like the New England, I like both of the trades that I heard. I was
New
like,
England,
okay,
you gotta think about it. Out of all of the deals for the fan, New England gonna give you the best draft picks, the best chance to move
bro,
forward.
they're giving up a lot. Like I was like, damn, like I feel like that's the one they should do. If it's true though, if it's true. I heard on ESPN that they was talking about giving up Matthew Judon. And we already had Kendrick Bourne, which I loved when he was in San Fran. Kendrick Bourne and Judon and a pick. I was like, that's a lot. Then I heard Amari Cooper from Cleveland and a draft pick. I was like, ah, man, you put that demon Amari Cooper over there with us. Yeah, come on, bro. Yeah. And it's crazy. Like, look, bro, I might be wrong. I might be wrong about this, but this is just my opinion. like I want to say it, but I really don't want to say it because I don't really know this time. Because look, every year for my team, it's something like this every year. The year before it was last year it was Bosa. Bosa got all we got all the way to week 2, and then Bosa got his money. The year before that, it was Debo.
Debo, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The year before that, and we went all summer. He didn't do nothing. He was holding in, and then right at the preseason, got his money. Then before that, it was Kittle. Kittle did it, and then he got his money. Before that, it was Fred Warner. It's like it always goes like this with San Fran. But this one's different. Like, look, check this out, bro. None of them asked for a trade. None of them was like, you know what, I want to trade. This dude put his foot in his fucking mouth, bro. And I don't think they want to trade him. But since he said it, they did it. And what made me think that is what Bosa was saying. They was like, Bosa, I don't know if you saw the clip. They was like, Bosa, did you think you was going to get traded last year? And he was like, yeah, I did. And they was like, but you didn't say it. And he was like, right, but you get to the season and it's week 1 and you don't got no deal. And you like, oh shit, they might got something in the works. You know what I'm saying? He was like, you always feel like your head be all over the place. See, look, he fucked around and said it. And I don't think they really want to trade him. But since he put it out there, they told him, go out there and see what you can do. We give you permission to go negotiate a trade. I feel like he tried to do it, him and his agent, as leverage. And San Fran don't really want to do it. But now New England and Cleveland is throwing shit in their face. And I know John Lynch. He loved defensive players. He will take Minka Fitzpatrick from fucking Pittsburgh. He will take Judon. He will take.
And they hitting his number. They going above
Yeah.
his
Yeah.
number.
Yes, bro.
They are gonna give him. He's gonna get overpaid once he
Yeah.
gets traded. Whoever he goes to, he's gonna get overpaid.
And it's fucked up because he wants to win. Brandon Ayuk is a winner. He knows what we got, and he likes the quarterback because he's Brock's favorite target. But man, I don't think they're gonna trade him, but they might actually fucking trade him, and it's his fucking fault. I would hate for him to get traded to New England and just be stuck over there with fucking Drake May, who can't throw, who looks like ass crunch, and he looked like a Star Crunch. You remember those Star Crunch, bro? He used to call them Ass Crunch. Those little damn dogs was ass. He looked like that, bro. Like I would hate for Ayuk to get traded over there and get his bag, but we win the Super Bowl without him. That would be horrible. Oh my gosh. Damn.
Oh, see, I think that him, if he went to New England, that would be the perfect type of guy to um help transition Drake May, help make him better. I think he got a strong enough arm to match Ayuk's speed.
Right.
They got nothing there right now. So if Drake May plays in New England, he's gonna look like ass. I
Yeah.
think Ayuk is the type of guy that you can help develop a young quarterback with.
But
You know,
maybe. But here's my thing though. This is the only thing I fear for the kid. You've been there your whole career. You've been with the mighty 49 organization, and it's so much around you, and you weren't ever the feature. Now you go to New England or you go to Cleveland, and you're the number one guy, and you get the double teams now. Nobody's double teaming you the whole time you've been in San Francisco. Now you get the safety over the top. Can you still be an all pro? We don't know that. And I'm not
this is
knocking him. I love Brandon
I.
Ayuk.
That's a legit question, but I mean,
Yeah,
the
I
type
don't
of money
know.
that you gonna sign for, this is what you
Yeah.
gonna have to be expected to do.
Yeah,
This is
30
what you're gonna have to
M's.
be.
You want 30 M's, you want Tyreek Hill, Amon-Ra St. Brown, then you're number one, is what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? So,
With the Cleveland thing, I would have loved to see him play with Amari Cooper.
right.
I know they got Judy over there who they traded
I'll
for
take Jerry
also.
Judy in a draft pick. Yep. Come
Um,
on. Come on, Jerry Judy.
But from a football fan perspective, man, if he went to Pittsburgh, that will pose the biggest problem. Him and George Pickens can be a dynamic
They got to
partnership.
give up George. George got to come over here. We got to
They
swap
not
out.
going. I don't think they're gonna give up George. They'll give up a defensive player probably. I don't know if
Yeah.
they give up George.
Saying
Or,
Fred, look, one thing I know about John Lynch, he don't get fleeced. You're not gonna fleece him. You're gonna give up. Somebody's gonna hurt you. They're gonna hurt you. When they take
I
players
mean,
from you, they gut you.
I could see
They're gonna hurt
Pittsburgh
you.
giving up a bunch of draft picks. Like
We don't care.
I
We
could
don't
see
want
them
that.
making a deal
We
work.
don't want no. We don't want. We need impact right away because we're in the win now window.
Yeah,
So,
but the first round draft picks this is how San Francisco
oh
got
wait a
in this
minute. Did
win
you?
now
Oh
window.
wait a minute.
This is how
First
they got in
round.
their window. I
Wait a
think I
minute.
could see them giving up a first round pick for Ayuk at least.
Okay. Nah. Yeah, you
That
got to take
makes
that. For
sense.
yeah.
That makes sense from
Okay,
both
now they didn't
sides.
play with that. Yeah, they didn't play with that.
I mean,
Yeah,
because look at if you're Pittsburgh, you're saving money on the quarterback situation right now.
right now, yeah.
So you can go big on a move like this for the
Yeah.
receiver. Um,
Like, look, what if they ended up giving, like you're right. What if they trade a first round pick, Mika Fitzpatrick, for Brandon Ayuk, and now you got Ayuk and Pickens, and you got Najee Harris for your running back, and then Justin or Russell Wilson say they don't really impress you all like that. Now you could will and deal and somehow try to go get Shador. That would be insane. You know what I'm saying? You got your quarterback over there.
well,
Now you
you
got
can't
to
because you will have probably given up your first round pick to get Ayuk. So
yeah, but
Frisco would have that. You probably wouldn't have a shot at getting Shador if you did that, if you
right,
Pittsburgh.
yeah.
But you would think with that, I think Justin, the way it's looking right now, it's looking like Justin is in a good shot at winning that job.
Oh yeah, Justin got that shit.
And you
Yeah,
add in an Ayuk to that, there's your future. You
that's your
don't mind
future.
giving up that first.
Hell yeah,
Um, so
we'll take
from
that.
a football fan perspective, that will be the nastiest spot for me for
Yeah.
him to go to me. Is Pittsburgh. That could just be dynamic.
hmm Or with Deshaun, if Deshaun it turns back into Deshaun,
Yeah,
Cleveland would be nice too for him.
because their defense is already championship caliber.
Yeah, hell
Um,
yeah.
like we mentioned, they got Judy. David Njoku is turning into a
Yeah.
star, a star tight end. Nick Chubb. Um, yeah.
I feel bad for him, bro. I really do. Like, I feel like they want to pay him. They just want him at a certain number, and he don't want that number. He want to be there though, but it's crazy. I hope we don't trade him, but if we do, we solid though. You know what I'm saying? That what we get in return is gonna be legit. Plus, I like who we drafted. You know what I'm saying? He fits
Yeah.
right.
I love Pearsall. I like him a lot. I
Yeah,
think he's
I
gonna be
love it,
special.
bro. Juwan Jennings, we still got Jennings. We still got Danny Gray, Debo, Kittle. We still loaded. CMC, I ain't worried about it, bro. But I'm gonna miss Brandon Ayuk though. Like I remember when he was trash when we drafted him. He wasn't trash. We just had Jimmy G, and to see him make it out of that Jimmy G situation and turn into what he's become, it makes me proud. But I
And he
wish.
seemed to have the most chemistry with Brock Purdy to me.
Brock, it's gonna hurt Brock. That's what I was gonna say, bro. It's gonna hurt Brock because Brock likes him a lot. That's his favorite target. It's crazy. Kittle like Debo, and I mean Jimmy like Kittle and Debo. You know what I'm saying? He loved them, but it seemed like Purdy likes
But that's
Juwan
how,
Jennings
if
and
you think about it,
fucking
that's how it
Ayuk.
usually is though. Because when you coming up, um, when Garoppolo is throwing to the starters,
Yeah,
before Ayuk has made a name for himself, he's catching passes from Brock.
that's
So they
real.
developing that while the ones is developing. Like historically, that's just how it goes.
Right, bro. That's
You know.
facts. Yeah,
Um, so when they both make it there, hey, this somebody I already know. So I'm who I'm a rock with.
yeah.
So I hate to see that breakup because that is dynamic between the two of them. We don't know if we'll find that again.
Yeah, man, it's tough.
But
Yeah,
I also think that it feels like we to the point of no return, and the dollar amounts for Ayuk is getting to the point where he got to sign off on one of these real soon. Like it just feels like it's any moment now type shit. Am I wrong? I don't know.
nah, you right, bro.
But that's something that's just gonna be so interesting to follow going forward. It will be nice though to see if San Francisco can pull it off a last minute signing. It was interesting in how you mentioned all of the other guys with Kittle and Debo, they situations.
Yeah, it always goes like that. Every year, San Fran got a free agent, and they do them like this, and they drag it out, and then they get their money. But this one seems different. I ain't gonna lie, because of what his actions. He been on social. He been on fucking podcast. He was on the Pivot podcast talking shit. He
And
just been saying a lot.
it's the fact that you hearing that these teams are lining up willing to pay what he wants.
Right.
That's like, oh, that sounds like done deal when you hear stuff like that. It's like, well, why would anybody turn it down at this point?
Yeah, hell yeah. Get what we can get. Let's keep it pushing. Fuck it.
Yeah, so those developments will absolutely be interesting, and I'm sure we'll hear as soon as we go off air, we'll get some news, and I'll be like, damn it.
Right.
But moving forward, man, we just had the Hall of Fame game. Shout out, Bears won that one in a weather shortened game.
No
But
doubt.
the week one of preseason is here. I believe Thursday is the first game. Um, but yeah, preseason is here, man. So what are you watching for? What's some of the things that you want to see? Whether it's new face, new place, some rookies, or whatever the case. What's Big Money looking forward to seeing in week one of the preseason?
Nothing. I hate preseason. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hate the preseason, bro. I love the off season though. Like, look,
Way to kill the topic.
right? No, I ain't killing it though. I'm just saying, like, I'm not really looking for anything. The main thing, look, I love the off season. It's like there is no off season in the NFL. I love that part, but I hate my least favorite part of it all. It's preseason. It's so stupid, and it's only 3 weeks. My biggest thing is I hope league wide every team. I hope nobody gets hurt. No stars get hurt, and everybody makes it to week one as healthy as possible. That's all I'm looking for. No major injuries from nobody on no team. I hate it. I absolutely despise the preseason for that reason alone. But I know there's no other way for everybody to get in game shape, so it's necessary. I get it. I hate it though. I fucking hate preseason. I'm not even gonna watch it. Like it's always a team that's undefeated, and everybody be like, and then they get to the season and be 0-8. It's crazy. I hate preseason.
Yeah, that absolutely happens.
Only thing I
I'm
like
gonna
about preseason is hard knocks, though. We get to see those cuts and them people that be like, damn, we didn't expect them to make it. I love that part of it, though. I love that part. So, all the rookies trying to make roster spots on this hard knock 14 thing that they got going, I'm going to be watching that, though. I love that for sure. I hate
Yeah.
the
Well, that
preseason.
14, yeah, that's gonna be the in season one. That's the
Yeah.
AFC North.
Yeah. When they
Definitely looking
show
forward to
that,
that
though,
one
when we
too.
get to see that, that's going to be nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah. But
And you
I,
know
I
what?
now
That's what
I
I'm watching. I can't wait to watch with the Bears too. I want to see how Ryan Poles and them get down. Cause the Giant one got me like, man, I want to see more of these dumbass front offices. I need to see like how they function in that front
well
office.
see that's the thing. You won't it won't always be like that because that's the first time we got an off season version. You know what I'm saying? Like
Facts. That's facts.
this
Yeah.
one is training camp, the team already built. So we might maybe we'll get a chance to see if they add some new players or we'll get a chance to see cut downs and stuff like that. But
Right.
we won't get a chance to see the full willing and dealing like that because it ain't an off season edition.
Nah, like we
Um,
ain't gonna get to see like no front office shit though. None.
I'm sure, yeah, we'll see some. Like I said, we'll see cuts. But you gotta think most of the roster is already made. So how much front office stuff do we see? We'll get some interviews from Ryan. We saw him um sign DJ Moore to his extension. So we'll get little stuff like that. But like how many trades do you get during training camp?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't really see stuff like that.
Facts.
Unless you might find somebody on the waiver wire that you just go and pick up type shit. Like how we got Ngakwe last offseason, last training camp. Maybe something like that, but
I
there's
was
not a
hoping to
whole
see
lot of
something
wheeling
like,
and dealing this time of year. You know
right.
what I'm
I was
saying? You
hoping I wanted to see something like they thought process on why they kept dude Eberflus and why they didn't go get Belichick, shit like that.
oh yeah, no, you damn sure not gonna hear that.
Right.
Yeah, you know.
That New York Giants shit, I was like, damn, like that made
Yeah,
me want to see
because
better.
it was the off season, so that's what made us
Hey,
fire because you saw actual live wheeling and
that
dealing.
kid, man, it was crazy. Like, dude's son told him, like, you need to draft Jay McDaniels. Like, you only get one shot at this, Dad. I was like, woo, say, man, that shit was so real, bro. Damn, man.
Facts, facts. But on this preseason thing, so I am looking forward to it. I agree. I know people use the records as a false expectation for the season.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those. I just like to see. First off, I'm a sports junkie. I want to. Football is back, so I'm going to watch. But I want to see the rookies. I want to see how they look. I know that no one is really doing any serious installs, so everything we see is going to be fucking vanilla as hell.
Super vanilla, yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
still, if I see Caleb Williams hit a screen pass, I'm happy. Like I just want to see. I want to see our guys out there. I want to see Rome out there. I want to see bubble guys how they look. Valence Jones. I want to see if Valence Jones returns some kicks. Does anybody get fancy with the kickoffs? Even though I doubt it. If anybody thinks that they're on to something, they're not gonna show it during the preseason. Um, but bubble guys, I like to see the bubble guys. See who's gonna make it. Bears, we got four quarterbacks. We're not gonna carry four quarterbacks into the season, so that's gonna be an interesting race.
Right.
That dude that shined in the Hall of Fame game, Colin Johnson. Can he follow up?
Oh, he balled, yeah.
Can he follow up and keep doing it this preseason? Can he earn a roster spot? Because this is going to be a tough team to make, I think.
Yeah, it is.
So those little roster spots is going to be interesting for me. I'm always for it, but I want to see what Caleb look like. I want to see Jaden Daniels. Um, I think Bo Nix, they said, is like the third name on the depth chart in Denver. But I want to see all of these guys. Michael Penix. I know that
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
know
I want to
Kirk
see.
Cousins is gonna be the starter, but I'm curious to see how much pressure the kid could put on him.
Me too, bro. Hell yeah.
Um, I want to see absolutely everything that goes on with Pittsburgh. I want to see this whole battle with Russ and Justin. I'm for that. If the Bears didn't have training camp hard knocks, that would have been a good one to see they training camp to,
Yeah,
to see
hell
if
yeah.
people was picking and choosing sides.
I like how Russ got hurt. I know it's fucked up to say that, but I like how he got hurt.
But
And
it
he
gave
just
Justin
out
a
the
chance to step up and shine and show growth.
yeah, yeah. He comfortable. He just out there slinging that bitch. I like that, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, it's a lot that I'm looking forward to watching. These rookie receivers, Rome, Marvin Harrison, um, Malik Neighbors, the kid in Jacksonville, Thomas,
Bro, you see
AD
Malik?
Mitchell. There's so many receivers
You see
around.
Malik neighbor start that fight the other day?
Yeah, he's gonna be a whole problem for.
He a dog. He Odell. They got Odell 2.0.
Yes, 100%,
The
100%. Same
Giants know
school
how
and
to pick them,
everything.
boy. They do know how to pick them. I tell you that. Yeah,
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. He's gonna be a whole problem out here. So all the rookie receivers, I want to see all of that. Um,
yeah. I want to see
so like I
Keon
said, it's
Coleman.
just
Shout out
football is
Keon
back.
Coleman,
So
man.
I'm happy. Yeah, Keon Coleman. That's gonna probably be a big thing. There's a lot of receivers this year.
For sure.
So that's going to be something to watch. All of the rookie receivers, who shines out of this group.
Who you
Speaking of
got?
rookie receivers,
Who
did you
ends up
see
being
the?
the best receiver this year? Real quick, who's the best receiver?
Well, I think by default is Marvin Harrison because he's already the number one. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? He is going to be Kyler Murray's everything right out of the gate.
Okay.
I think sleeper Brian Thomas from Jacksonville that came out of LSU because they gave up Calvin Ridley. Who else did they brought in Gabe Davis, but they don't really have much of a core, so he's gonna get a chance to shine.
For me,
AD Mitchell might get a chance to shine.
yeah. Oh hell yeah, he gonna ball. For me, it's gonna be Xavier Worthy.
He
I
definitely gonna
see
get a
it.
chance to shine.
I see
And
it,
he
bro.
gonna be
It's
on
coming.
the biggest stage too.
Oh
Not
yeah,
only
I
that, but
see it.
Hollywood Brown, as good as he can be for this team, you worry about health a little bit.
Yeah, that's
And
real.
Xavier Worthy could slide in and take away that and take his reps, man. And
Yeah,
that could be a problem.
I thought about that. Hey, did you hear that rumor about them? I seen this morning on ESPN. They said that New England wants to get rid of Juju. They got mutual interest and they like working on something with Kansas City. Kansas City is like, if they release him, we'll sign him for the veteran minimum. But they said New England was like trying to get like a fourth, fifth rounder for him. And they was like, Kansas City wanted them back. I was like, oh
There's no
shit.
reason for Kansas City to do that for a draft pick, though.
Nah, at all. Let them get released. Yup. Let
Yeah,
them get
there's
released.
no
Go ahead,
reason for
flip
them to
them
do
up.
that for a draft pick
Not at all. Hell no. Nope. If they don't like
because
him, let
they're
them do
good
let them
with.
do.
They got three good ones
Yeah, they
with
solid.
Worthy, Rice, and Hollywood. They got three
Yeah.
real good ones.
Yeah.
Um,
And they still got Rasheed right. Oh yeah, you said that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
You know.
so yeah, I don't know if I would. I
You
like
know what I
Juju, but
do?
I
If
wouldn't
they
give
want to
that.
make
I
a
wouldn't give
trade,
that up for him.
if I'm Kansas City, I send them KT.
There you go. Yes.
KT for
Yeah.
Juju. Let's go. Yeah.
Bubble wrap him though, so he don't break on the way.
Right. Yeah. That
Oh,
part.
Mr. Glass, eh?
Send me that. He looked like Mr. Glass too. That's crazy. Damn.
Oh, opening kickoff injured ass.
Man.
Oh yeah, they'd be happy to give him up. I'm honestly, that's probably my shock of the offseason that he's still there. Shout out to him for
Bro, and
fixing
they
that
said
situation somehow.
his cap number is 19 mil. I was like, wait a minute. They gonna pay him 19 mil? Get the fuck out of here. There's no way. There's no way. Man.
Yeah. Um, Shout out to potential. They still believe in him, I guess.
Andy
Um,
Reid, man.
if
Andy
he
Reid is
if he
real.
hit big though, that's an insane core.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That's an insane core. If Kadarius Tony can make you
If he
um
turned back into Kadarius Tony when he won the Super Bowl, oh man. The X Factor in the Super Bowl that
and if
year.
anybody can pull him, if anybody can pull it out of him, is Andy Reid. So
Yeah.
uh,
Bro, Terry had me so gassed after that Super Bowl. I was like, KT, you was like, man, I don't trust KT. You was so right, bro. God damn.
I told you, man. That's
They
I
trust KT.
I like the talent, but I can't trust him. Best ability is availability, and he is never there. Um, but yeah, so I'm definitely looking forward to the preseason. Let me know in those comments, what are you looking forward to seeing in the preseason? What squad are you rooting for, and what player do you want to see shine from there? But moving on, man. Before we wrap this up for the night, man, let's talk a little bit of boxing, man.
Okay.
We saw the news come through that from Turkey Al-Sheikh that no more Bud Canelo. He is no longer interested in that. Shout out to Shawn Michaels. He rocking with you. Fuck
What are you
preseason.
on? Oh.
but
Yeah.
um, but yeah, man, the Turkey Al-Sheikh is no longer interested in the Bud and Canelo fight. And I'm not even surprised, man. As much as I wanted to see that fight, I couldn't even bring myself to get hyped for it.
Nah.
Every fight that we want to see from Canelo, it doesn't come to fruition. The only one that we saw that we wanted that we were happy about seeing was against Charlo, and that was against a guy jumping up 2 weight classes. Um, man, what's left for Bud? Because we don't apparently it doesn't seem like we're gonna get any more groundbreaking fights from Canelo. Um,
I don't
but
know though. See,
what's out there? What's left out there for Bud?
I don't know. Like, I feel like EJ, like Canelo's all over the place. Like, he don't know what the fuck he want to do. Like, I saw him. He pissed the Sheik off, so the Sheik is like, nah, I don't want to do the fight no more. Canelo's talking real fly to the Sheik. That was crazy.
Yeah, being prima donna.
Yeah, and but I saw Canelo on the podcast before the Berlanga conference. Did you see the press conference today?
I did not.
Yeah, Canelo was wild, and I can't wait for that fight, bro. I know it's a whack fight, but the shit talking
I'm gonna
levels,
watch it because that's
yeah.
what we do.
So yeah, right. Canelo he said some interesting shit. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, the performance that Bud put on, it wasn't really. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I didn't know what to think about the performance, bro. I was like, did this nigga just lose this fight?
It was
Dead ass
not a good
serious.
performance at all. I promise
Nah,
you.
like
Yeah,
I heard people like, nah, like no, I don't know, bro. This shit looked like, I ain't saying he lost it, but it looked like a fucking draw. But look, it gave Canelo confidence because I heard him say some shit. He was like, look, I wouldn't after watching that fight, I wouldn't mind fighting Crawford. And I was like, he said this, bro. That's why EJ got this hope. I heard when he sent that to the group chat today, I was like, EJ seen that clip. Okay, that's why, because I thought the same thing. He was like, you know, after I thought it, he kept it 1,000. I was like, Canelo finally kept it real. He was like, look, I haven't fought David Benavidez because it's a risk. But he was like, if the money's right, I'll fight him. But it's risky. You know what I'm saying? He said that. He kept it real. I've been avoiding them. Straight up said it, bro. I was like, okay, respect. You ducking like a motherfucker. But here's the interesting part. When he's talking about Bud, he was like, but I will fight Bud for the right money at 68. And he was like, based off of what I seen, I was at the fight. He was like, "Yeah, it'll be easy work for me." See, when he beat Spence up, he didn't know so much, but that performance, and I don't want to be the conspiracy theory guy. Shout out T. Talked to him, and he was like, "Bud did it on purpose." Nah, I ain't hearing that, but it got Canelo like Canelo was like, look, I'll fight him if the money's right at 68. He got to come up, and he was like, my advice to Bud is it's weight classes for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And now you know, but if you want to come up here and get this work, I'll give you their work. I was like, damn, I never heard out of his mouth. I never heard Canelo say out of his mouth, I want to fight, but he said it. I'll fight him if he comes up. Yeah. And it'll be light work. It's easy work for me. Right after saying that, it was more risky to fight Benavidez. He'll rather fight Bud. I was like, So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's next for Bud, but if somebody would want to give Canelo the right money, he'll fight him. He will. I think Bud got that title at 54, so maybe he can fight Fundora or he can get the Charlo fight. I don't know, but we'll see. I didn't like the performance though. Like, I didn't
I
like his
still want the
offense.
Charlo fight for Bud.
I want the Charlo fight, bro, or the
Definitely want the
Fundora fight.
Charlo
Let's
fight.
go. Give me
Um,
Fundora or
I know
Charlo.
we still got EJ and Fundora. It's supposed to be October now, I believe.
Right.
But that fight is still happening. But I want Bud and Charlo.
Yeah.
I
Bro,
we've been
didn't
waiting
it?
on that one.
Was it me? Like, look, I know I always used to tell you and T and them that I thought Bud would beat up EJ at anyway. But I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Watching that dude fight him at 54, I was like, he's lucky that EJ gave him that fight at 47 and not 54. I feel like it would have been a different fight at 54 after watching that. Bud looked
Yeah, it could have
way
been.
smaller. He looked like he didn't put on enough weight. And I don't know if that was his strategy or whatever, but he looked real small compared to
He
that
kind of
dude.
looked. He still looked like the same old Bud.
Yeah,
Like
he looked like he
Like
was
he didn't come up.
147. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's like I'm 140. He tried to pull that Mayweather, like when Mayweather fought Canelo. Canelo 160 on fight night. Mayweather was 148. He gained 1 pound. And the fight was supposed to be at 54. And he cakewalked him. I think that's what he thought he was gonna do. But he ain't on that Mayweather level defensively. And
I
dude
tell you
was
what
hitting him.
though, the surprise of the night though was that the Pitbull lost to Navarro. Was it
Nah,
Navarro?
that for me, that wasn't even. I knew he was gonna lose that fight because I saw dudes fight prior, and I
Like
was like, his style,
I've seen him fight too. I know he's a skilled fighter, but
yeah, his style,
um,
man.
the
He moves a lot.
Pitbull, somebody that's been getting all of the hype of late. I think that was still a huge surprise. I mean, we were talking about we were gonna get the rematch with him and Tank. I think that's
See,
off the
look,
table now.
I never thought Pitbull was really good. I felt like his performance against Tank was mid, but because he didn't get knocked out and he survived, everybody gassed him. It was
It's
like,
the constant pressure.
oh,
It's the fun to watch. He
right.
throws and he takes hits.
Yeah, he just keeps coming
It's
forward and
everything that you
pressing.
want to see is
It's
throwing and
everything you
taking
want.
hit.
Yeah,
But
bro. For
yeah,
me, this
skill for
dude,
skill, no, he's nowhere near the
nah.
top guys on the skill
The
level.
surprise of the night for me was the Jared Anderson getting his ass whooped. I was like, whoa. Now I didn't see that coming, bro. I thought he was up next. Nah,
That was a hell of a card, man. That was
bro, it
a strong
was.
card.
That was a great
Andy
card.
Ruiz and Miller, Big Baby Miller.
Yeah, that was
Um,
hard. Yeah,
Andy
yeah.
Ruiz took that L. I know he got hurt too though.
So if Bud, I feel like Bud can go up there and fight Canelo. He probably will lose because it's too much weight, but he'll take that payday and then he'll ride off for this 1 L. But if not,
Facts.
then Charlo or Fundora or one of them can get up out of there. It just didn't seem like he wanted to fight. Like it seemed like from the jump, he just wasn't interested. And when he needed to win them last 2 rounds, he went and got them. That's all it was. I was like, okay, the last 2 rounds, he whooped dude's ass pretty much. But
Yeah,
prior to
but
that, he should have.
after the EJ performance, it almost kind of felt like a letdown.
It was. I was super let down. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
It wasn't the explosive performance you
I,
expected
I didn't like
after
it.
that.
Like he was letting dude just hit him. I know he wasn't hurting him, but still, he was hitting you, bro. He was letting him hit you. Like, bah, bah, bah. I'm like, damn. I ain't
Yeah,
like it. Ain't like it at all.
facts. So hopefully,
Him and Shakur's last performances suck, straight up.
agree. Last two for Shakur.
Hell yeah.
Last three, really. Um,
Three straight
it's
for
a
Shakur.
streak. It's a streak for Shakur. Um, but hopefully we get these big fights to start back happening, man. We got spoiled and we can't let it fall off once again.
2023 spoiled us. It did,
It
bro.
spoiled the hell out of us,
It was
man.
one for the record books, 2023, man. For real.
Facts. But man, as always, another dope week, man. I appreciate rocking with you, broski.
Word up.
This was super dope and not too long. So, still got a little bit of the night left.
Yes,
But ladies and gentlemen, we certainly appreciate having y'all here and tuning in. And definitely catch up with us again next week, man. We're gonna react to the next episode of that
oh, I
Hard
can't wait.
Knocks
I
training
can't
camp
wait.
with the Bears. So, this is the place to be. So keep it locked, man. Tune in, like, share, and subscribe, man. Tell everybody that this is the place to get down and watch some sports. But from us here, ladies and gentlemen, at On My Sports. Now, and we holler at y'all.
Word up.
Peace.
Shout out here. aerospace